Railguns work using electromagnetic force. When an electrical current is created, it creates a magnetic field. Using the right hand rule, we can see that your fingers point in the direction of the magnetic field, and your thumb points in the direction of the current. The Lorentz force is perpendicular to the wire, and that's the force that will propel the projectile in a railgun. As you can see in this diagram, a current is created between these two tubes and the projectile, and the Lorentz force runs perpendicular to the current, and which can also be seen in this part of the diagram. This force then pushes the projectile out of the barrel, usually in some kind of cart or tray that then departs from the projectile. Although the mechanism behind a railgun is quite simple, it takes a lot of electricity to produce enough force to fling a projectile up to the standards of the Navy, which is a range of 100 miles. The concept of the railgun was patented as early as 1919 by this balding French scientist with a mouthful of a name, Louis Octave Fauchon Villeply. Although it was more of a novelty item than a weapon, Nazi scientists would be the first to dabble in militarizing the railgun. However, their anti-aircraft railgun would be scrapped because of the fact that each gun required as much electricity as there was to power the entire city of Chicago. In present times, the railgun is still being perfected, but is planned to be used for missile defense, as well as taking out targets on the ground and at sea from long range. Even though railgun projectiles are at least $25,000 each, they are much less expensive than the multi-million-dollar missile systems that they will be replacing. Railgun technology isn't only being developed as a weapon, and NASA thought if railguns can fire a projectile at 7 times the speed of sound, why not use it to launch aircraft into space? This could eliminate the high cost and occasional catastrophic failures that are associated with using rockets. The perfection of the railgun may come in the near future, ending the era of gunpowder and rocket fuel.